So the first time you open the application, sorry about that, double click, all the automation in the background, they will not be responsive. You need to come here and minimize, and then you go here and enable content. Once you enable content, and then this thing it will reload somehow, and then all the automation in the background will now start to function. And this is the primary window, as I explained earlier. You notice here that by default you have a list of all new students. It will populate here, so you can just click through them, and then you see all information about the student. And also you can create new student by simply coming here and clicking the new button, and then you enter all the information about the student. You enter the name of the student, you enter the guardian's name, you enter the guardian's contact, you enter the date of birth, the sex, whether it's male or female, the class, which for now it's a drop down list. We have the status, whether it's an old or new student, and the nature, whether the student got promoted or the student is repeating. You can enter hash here, or is hash or star here, and you hit enter to get all records in the database. All the records will populate here, both old and new, no matter the class, all of them will just populate here. If there are 700 or 7,000 records, all will appear here, and you can scroll down across, or you can fine-tune a search by simply searching for a name that you know. Maybe you know of a certain Elvis. You just type ELVIS and you hit enter, and yeah, it fetches all the names that have Elvis in them, and then you can get the one that you need. Maybe the name is too long, you want to reduce it, you can just go here and reduce it, and that's done. See, if we go here, you click here, and it opens up the receipt for that person, and then you can just go straight, click this print to print the receipt. But if your computer is not connected to a printer like mine is, you can export it to a PDF by simply clicking export, and then it will export it in a PDF file, save it in a folder called export within the parent folder of the application. And if you open it, that's your PDF. Yeah, that's your PDF file there, and that's your receipt all ready for printing. I'll just close here and go back to the application. Let me close this window. That's all that it does. If you come here where we have edit receipt, you click it. This is where we have all those static information that will appear for all receipts, like the academic year 2022-2023. When next year comes, you just change it to 2023-2024. That's all. See, down here also you see area. Area is the name of a font family. Now when we click the receipt, all this section you see in blue like this is because of the font size, is because of the font family or the font style that's been used. The name of that font is called area, or it's Aria. That's why we're having this. You can change it to Calibri, you can change it, you can open your computer, get the name of any font that you like, you paste there. That font will be used to design your receipt from now on. It doesn't have to be this one. You go here in this middle, and then you view class list, and then now we have a little bit of analysis happening in front. So if I come here to this filter, I go here and I say, maybe I select Form 2. Now it gives me all the students in Form 2, and it's also reflected up here. There's just one person in Form 2, 1 times this amount of PTA gives us this amount of money. We could also filter it by sex. If we choose male, you see there's 0 now because there's no male in that class, it's only female. If you want to select both male and female, you take this empty space in the middle, and that does it. And then we can also come to the status. It could be old or new. So if we select new, there's only one student, and that student is a new student. If we select old, and there's 0, there's no old student. We can also come back here and select this empty space to show that we need both old or new. If we go here to LSS, which has the most students for now, we see that we have 3 students. We have all of them, they are male, and then we have 1 new student, 2 old students. We can filter. If we needed only the new students, we can click new, and we see that we have 1 new student. And every changes that you make here, the number of records that are available in this field will also appear up here, and then the total will also appear up there. Let me see. Now all three of them, we have 3 times this, and we have this total amount. And that is all. You can go here to create a new class. I'm here to create a class, and these are all the existing classes, their short name and their full name. And to create a class, you simply write the name of the class here. If you try to just add an empty space, it tells you down here that class name is required. You can just put any gibberish for a class name. You put the short form of the name, and once you do that, you click add, class created successfully. And then when you look here, you'll see that the class is created. This is this long gibberish thing. If you want to make changes to any class that already exists, you come here to this where we have edit. You enable edit. Now you see we have update and delete. You can select whatever you want to edit. If here is what you want to edit, and maybe this was primary 1 and you want the short name to be P1. And once you click update successful, and you see it here now, primary 1 or P1. Now this name is available everywhere, but if you want to register a new student, you come here, let's go to a new, and then you try to choose the class. You'll notice that primary 1 is not here. What you need to do, you need to refresh this form for that to happen, and that is where you use this refresh form data. So you click it, now it has refreshed, and when you come here, you should be able to see P1 also here as one of the classes. So that's a quick there. Let's just go back there. We don't need that class, so we go into the class, and then we go to edit. What was it? Primary 1. We don't need it. We want to delete it, so we just click delete, and it's deleted. That's how you create class and delete classes. Again, here also, once you apply a filter, maybe you have selected a particular class, you simply go here to print preview, which gives you a peek of how the page will look like, which we can also export to PDF. And again, it will export it, and you can click open the file, and that's pretty much it. You have your file exported. The other thing is you can go here to see more about the developer. There's some information here. You can get back to me in case you have a problem using the application, or some kind of thing happen, because when you create an application, you need some time to do testing. I haven't had that much time, so there might be some bugs somewhere. Whenever something happens, you start encountering certain errors, so you can always contact me through any of this link. Here's an email which I'll treat to be the top priority, and then we have a contact, which WhatsApp will be prioritized for this contact, and then here are some other social media platforms through which I could be contacted in case there's any problem. And when you're done with your application, this red place, you just click it, and that's that. It just closes the whole application.